There we go. Let me check on the PC side of things. Wow. You go check the PC side and everything. Next thing I know, it's like, oh, fucking. Next thing I know, it's like, oh, the fucking pop out Twitch chat is like not responding. It's like, ew, it's not responding, and it's frozen. Alright. Alright, let me check the usual stuff. First things first, I'm gonna try and check Discord. Alright. I'll check Twitch stuff. What do you know? I go to Twitch on mobile, and next thing you know, it's like I'm the first stream that I see is a bee. How about that? Alright, creator dashboard, add stream info. Doom. Save. Alright, one more check just for the hell of it. Alright. Alright, so everything seems good, so we'll go ahead and get started. So as always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Rebel Maniacs. It's Mr. Wilmer Rose is here, and welcome to yet another installment of Let's Plays Live, where I stream random things at random times for various different reasons. And tonight I decided to do some more classic Doom, because wasn't really doing much of anything, and since I had slept for quite a while, I think like sometime after my technically my initial stream and everything like that, I decided, I was like, I got a decent amount of sleep, I guess, and I was just like, you know what, I kind of wanted to do another random stream, but this time have my voice implemented. um, because for those that don't know, my previous stream that I did I I chose to not have my voice like I chose to have I basically chose to have it to where it's like I didn't have like my mic and stuff. Um, and the reason for it was because it was kind of like a well, you can take it as you will, but I'd say it was kind of like a moment of silence type of thing from the news that I discovered technically yesterday now. So for those that don't know, um, especially for those that might not be in the Doom community, uh, well-known composer by the name of Bobby Prince has apparently passed away. He apparently passed away. I don't know like the exact time, date, and all that stuff, but he he apparently passed away. I guess like on the 19th of June, so June 19th of 2026, and yeah, I kind of decided to do a little thing of playing some classic Doom as a way to kind of like to like revisit something like revisit the game and listen to the music, that stuff that he composed and everything like that. And I guess you could say there's going to be kind of like part two because the idea that I have for right now is I'm probably gonna be doing like the original 3 episodes of Doom, and everything. And I figured I'd kind of just do episode 2 right now because, like I said, I wasn't really doing much of anything and whatnot. Probably sometime like like maybe like late, maybe I don't know exactly what time it's going to be, but hopefully like sometime on Saturday, which and everything. Um, I might do like episode 3 and the finale. Cause even though like there is episode 4 and all that, but I've talked about it before where basically I'm not really a big fan of playing episode 4's campaign. So it's kind of like a little thing technically where it's like like even though it is Ultimate Doom, I still treat it as like like regular Doom. Where it has like 3 episodes instead of 4. So there you go. But but yeah, I will say though, I know I'm kind of like talking and rambling and all that stuff, but as I said before, there's my stream and everything. So when it comes to Bobby Prince, um, I never knew the guy. Ugh, like I never knew the guy at all. I never like met him in person or ever talked to him or anything like that. But the one thing I do know for the most part is he did a lot of music for Duke Nukem 3D. Now I know now this is just from like stuff that I remember off the top of my head and all that jazz. But basically, in a nutshell, I know that like Lee Jackson was known to do like a lot of the music for Duke 3D as well. But I know that Bobby Prince had a hand in the music as well. And for those that don't know this about me, um, I technically grew up playing Duke Nukem 3D. I remember like a long while back where Duke Nukem 3D had only 3 episodes instead of 4. Um, I want to say technically like I played Duke 3D before it became Atomic, but I don't know exactly as to when the Atomic Edition came out. But I just remembered that long ago my real dad um, my real dad was known to have an actual disc copy thing of Duke Nukem 3D, and I remember I used to play that stuff all the time. Whenever he was whenever he was kind of staying at my uh, grandparents' place back in the day before he moved on to have his own little place and all that jazz. Even though that he doesn't really play Duke 3D at all these days, or probably even any games in general, but I still remember the time of like basically growing up and playing Duke 3D because of what he had and everything at the time. And as I kind of said before, it was like I kind of said this before, but it was like it's kind of like a little bit of a thing where it's like Duke 3D was the game that kind of molded me into the gamer that I am today. Now the reason why I'm not playing Duke 3D is because I don't have it installed. Because I don't have it installed at all. Um, but I figured that the next best thing that I would do to kind of like have a little bit of a tribute thing to Bobby Prince was to play some classic Doom because Doom is one of those games where I don't really see myself ever really like uninstalling it to make room for anything else. So yeah, so what we're gonna be trying to do at most is play some classic Doom, have well, I'm assuming it's gonna be like the original music tracks and everything like that. I'm not using the remix tracks from Andrew Holschel. No offense, but it's kind of like a special little tribute type of thing. And I'm using a little bit of a mod, which you see before you is called the Doom 64 Fire. Basically, in a nutshell, basically in a nutshell, like it gives Doom 1 the look and feel of Doom 64 in the classic type of aspect. Now, for those that are wondering, like, why am I changing, Doom 1 to having to looking like Doom 64? Basically, Doom. This is another thing I talked about before too, but Doom 64 was the first Doom game I ever played in like the whole fucking series. And I guess you could say it's kind of like I guess you could say it's one of those games that has like a little special place in my gaming heart. So, I figured I would kind of like, play around with it and everything, like, especially, the fact that I had this mod and hadn't really done much with it. So I was like, yeah, I want to, I'll probably, play around with this and whatnot and just go from there. So yeah. And we're gonna play Shores of Hell. Use multiplayer items, even though I don't think it's gonna make a difference in episode 2. And go from there. Also, please forgive me if I'm kind of like, just doing this, that, and the other. Still kind of like trying to wake up per se, even though like I feel like I'm decently awake enough, but it's like some parts of me feel like it's still gonna like kind of feel like I'm feeling a bit sluggish or something like that. But I don't know. All right, so let's see. Okay. We're gonna play around with the music a little bit. Keep it at 53% right now. Alright. There being fire there. So basically, like I said, with the Doom 64 fire, it pretty much has a lot of the stuff be in the style of Doom 64. From like texture, like from like textures, graphics, like basically graphics, sounds, a lot of stuff. But still allows you to play like the original Doom 1 game and all that. I think the only thing that I've noticed that still has like the original classic Doom sound effect was the projectile throwing. So, yeah. Okay, so after that we're gonna go back because there's now a teleporter that's been made thing right here. dat gewoon. Ja. Yeah. Hey Bella, welcome on in. How are you doing today? Or tonight, whatever time zone thing that you're in. I'm good. Just doing a little bit of, just doing a bit of a, I guess you say like a special Let's Plays Live as a tribute, to someone who had recently passed away. Yeah. But yeah, about to go to sleep. I got a chance to be here. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and everything, even if it might not be for too long. But yeah, as I mentioned, I don't really mind mentioning it again, but yeah, there's a composer that was there's a composer known as Bobby. Okay, so I found this out technically yesterday, but apparently I guess like I think it's like he's known to be like the main composer for music for Doom and everything like that. But there's a guy named Bobby Prince who did a lot of music for like Doom and even Doom 3D. He apparently passed away yesterday, and the stream that I did around my normal time frame, I did I did a bit of like a no mic stream. It was kind of like a moment. It was kind of like a moment of silence type of thing where it's like, and I didn't, I didn't have my mic on. I didn't talk or anything like that. But I still had like I still had like my little setup here to where like in case if I wanted to say something, it would show up in the Twitch chat, and and everything, and I would I would also be able to see just in case like if anyone does, or if like if anyone did like come by and say something that that way I can know if basically I would know like what was going on. So and yeah, I got up a little while ago and I wasn't doing anything, and I was just like, you know what, I kind of want to do some more Doom, do like more, continue my little tribute to the Bobby Prince, and just have like the classic Doom, music playing instead of like the remix that I usually would use, for this stuff. Yeah. How is that going through you? Okay. And I'm using a little mod called the Doom 64 Fire where it pretty much changes the look. Fucking control stick. Where pretty much it changes the style of classic Doom into Doom 64. And the reason for it is because Doom 64 has a special little place in my heart because it was actually the first Doom game I ever played in the whole entire series. So Yeah. Put my hard save there. Is now giving up. I'll have to charge it. I get you. Yeah, I've been that. My phone's been known to have that kind of moment too. Let's see if it charges fast. You're still alive. All right then. Yeah, but I don't know exactly how long it's going to be. I'll be streaming, but my plan is to do all of episode 2 at most. Maybe except for like the secret level, but you know. It's a little sweep of the area. I don't know why, but like I kind of find it funny where it's like it actually had like the psh sound, you know, when you punch an enemy. Alright. Do a little quick save, hell. Checking my surroundings. Owie. So I am everything. Hopefully I can find the chain gun or something. Maybe save my pistol ammo a little bit, or maybe save my shotgun ammo a little bit. Yeah, so I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I have like controller drift on my control stick where it's like my left stick just like randomly wants to just go like move me to the right. It's kind of annoying to deal with, especially like if I'm playing DBD where it's like like, you know, I'm trying like, you know, to where it's like, you know, like I'm trying like to like work on a gen, and suddenly I just get taken out, taken off of it, even though like I have it to where it's like, you know, like I'm only supposed to really get taken off of the gen by button press. So, or like say, you know, like I'm healing someone or I'm getting healed, all of a sudden it's like, you know, all of a sudden it's like, you know, I somehow randomly just move. It was like I just randomly move and kind of like feel like I fuck things up or something. Where it's like say for example, you know, like you know, it's like it somehow moves me even though like even though like I'm not touching anything. And it has like that missing skill check sound that you get when game I'm ducking here. Where it's like you know, you get like the missing skill check sound on when you're healing someone, and you have like kind of have like that constant. And I guess you could say that you kind of have like that slight little fear of like, oh shit, you know, like I moved and, you know, and everything, so I could have gonna know where I am. Alright, let's look at the wall, or look at the ceiling. You know, go through the little pattern. Pick up the damn map here. Alright. Ouch. Be careful. I will say though that the one thing that I do kind of wish that was done was I would like to see a I would like to see the Doom 64 for Doom 2 mod combined with like say like this Doom 64 fire to have kind of like that like the more authentic, you know, like Doom 64 in classic Doom style, especially, you know, with like the levels being, you know, as close as you will get to, you know, playing the thing. Which hopefully someday, hopefully someday, like I can be able to get Onyx to, you know, to like play some class, you know, play some Doom. Hopefully one day I can be able to get Onyx to, play some Doom with me. And we can be able to play like, maybe we can maybe like, you know, play like certain Doom mods and things like that. Even though, like, I know he's not, I know he's not that much into modding like I am, but I'm sure I can convince him to play certain things that are basically modded. I didn't want to get that. I hate when that happens. Like I don't mean to fire like prematurely all that and all that. God damn it. Alright, over here. Like I really hate when my fucking targeting like this. Like when I'm trying to fucking chainsaw like a demon and everything like that. Next thing I know, it's like just it just goes like it goes like right off the it feels like it goes like slightly off the thing, like off the little targeting point, and then somehow like the peak like the demon that I'm gonna try to chainsaw, someone gets like a chomp on my ass. Now I have some, or quit doing that. Yeah, I was about to say, like, now I have a backpack, oh, now I got a backpack, I can go get more ammo. I don't know what the hell happened there? Hold on. So I'm gonna check, make sure everything's still good, hopefully. See, I don't know what the hell happened, but like, for like a split fucking second, everything like went silent, and like my controller just like my controller had a moment where it's like it acted like it was unplugged or something like that, even though like I have a wired controller and not a wireless controller. Yeah, it's like, yeah, because I have a wired controller, so I have a wireless, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, fucking, it's gonna pull some shit, and then, but it felt like it was gonna fuck me over. Okay. Here. Bring the fire. Firing like that. I didn't even touch the fucking fire button. This. Oh my god, dude. I don't know why, but like, I feel like the fucking. This is just my 2 cents, okay? But like, I feel like the fucking sensitivity on the buttons is like, I feel like the buttons are so damn sensitive where it's like, oh, you feel like you mean you have like you just tap it or something like that, like a soft tap, and all of a sudden, like it does the thing that you don't want it to. That movement controller. It's like, you move when I see you. You move when I want you to move. God damn it. Where did you come from? I didn't even tap the button. My God, dude. Alright. Let's see. Not even hitting the button. God damn, I'm not even hitting the button. Oh man. Damn me, 2 spirits. Ow. There we go. Use the crusher to alleviate some of the health. To alleviate some of the health. Yeah, make things a wee bit easier. That should not have been a bite. That was nowhere to go. Damn it! Quit firing! Alright. Alright, get this. Sorry, I was just checking on some stuff. Alright, 2 and 5. Ow. Okay, there's more bullet ammo. Oh, that controller. Ham_underscore_sand. GG Siri bot for banning that account, banning that account. Give me a sec, just gonna check some stuff on PC side. If it'll fucking let me. Yo, what the fuck? When I click on something, I expect you to click on it. Alright. Gotta love it when you can build gotta love it when you can build a chainsaw Keko. Chainsaw secret there. You ever have those moments where it's like, you wake up, you maybe like you feel you maybe like you stress like a little bit, but then it's like you try to get like that long like that good long stretch in type thing. Random little thing worth mentioning too, I guess. But originally in Doom 64, some of the weapons didn't have like didn't have like certain frames that regular Doom does. So like for example, the for example, so the shotgun doesn't have like in Doom 64 it doesn't really have a pump. It doesn't have like a pump animation. Let alone like you don't really see any hands on the weapon either. The other one is plasma rifle, where it's like after like you fire, it has like little like I guess like slight recoil-ish type thing, where it goes to the left a little bit or whatever. So in 64 it doesn't have that, but what does happen to be a thing in Doom 64 that's not in Classic Doom is the plasma gun is going to be animated. So it's supposed to be, like animated, like the blue, electrical stuff, and you hear like the sounds and everything as well. You hear Yes, come this way. Ow. Halls of the Damned. Ah, this music. Sorry, just kind of massaging my hands a little bit, kind of like trying to get a nice little feel and everything. Like I say, like, this is like probably like the one thing about this level that I always like found stupidly annoying. It's like, like you come up here, you get the berserk, and all of a sudden like the floor just disappears, and you're having to, and you're forced basically, and like you're forced basically like to run in the toxic slime. Whoops. I meant to fucking quick save. Oh well. Quit firing. Quit fucking please fire. Okay. Let me see something real quick. Ah! Where the fuck did you come from? Okay. Now I have a moment to breathe. Yeah, that's the way to leave. Yeah. My nose is a bit itchy and I hate it. I fucking hate when my nose gets itchy. Ha 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 ha. I'm out of here. trying to block my exit. Damn it. I didn't mean to get that. Let's go get the stuff. Yeah, I am now immortally preserved. I am now no longer mortally berserked. I am just berserked out of my mind. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Quit firing like that when I don't want you to. Every time that happens, like, I feel like I'm gonna be wasting bullets. And I do like wasting bullets. You know. If I fire at something, if I hit the fire button, I like being able to have it to where it actually hits something. Yeah, the fact that I was actually do that in my first attempt. I don't know why, but like I was looking at my ammo count for my shotgun. For whatever reason, like I thought I had only like two shells left, and I'm like, what the fuck? I got the red key. God damn it. I was trying to like get the fucking rocket launcher ready. So I can prepare for the Kako. I'm not even moving to the side. Okay. E2M8, Tower of Babel. Alright. I gotta find homeboy. Ouch. That hurt like a motherfucker. And there we go. You've done it. The hideous cyber demon lord that ruled the Lost Emos moon base has been slain, and you are triumphant. But where are you? You clamber to the edge of the moon and look down to see the awful truth. Deimos floats both above hell itself. You never heard of anyone escaping from hell. But you'll make the bastards sorry they ever heard of you. Quickly, you rappel down to the surface of hell. now it's on to the final chapter of Doom, Inferno. And yeah, that is going to be for another time, because as I usually do with these kind of things, if there's like an episodic type thing, then at most I try to like dedicate the stream to that like main episode. Well, first off, hello there, Grizzly. Why did you have the plasma rifle already? Because I got it in one of my runs. I got it back in the well, the first time I got it was in the E2M1, and I got some ammo for it here and there. So yeah, that's why I had the plasma rifle. You know, I've been kind of saving it up a little bit, even like I have used it in some cases, but yeah, like because I've gotten it a few times already, so and, I just got lucky to have gotten it. But how are you doing today, Grizzly? So, and by the way, nice to meet you. First time chatter I see. Always nice to be able to meet first time chatters. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be it for everything. You've never seen this reskin of the game. So, okay. Let me just do some stuff real quick, and I'll show you what what it is. I'm gonna load that up so I don't have to deal with any demos. So, the skin thing that I'm using is this, called Doom 64 Fire. Basically, in a nutshell, it transforms everything to yeah. Funny thing too, like I actually started waking up before I started streaming and everything like that. But yeah, basically this is the mod that I use called Doom 64 Fire. In a nutshell, it kind of turns everything from classic Doom into the style of Doom 64. And everything like that. Like it's still like the Doom 1 levels, but like everything is mostly in the style of Doom 64 from from like textures, enemies, sounds, and all that stuff. Yeah. I want to do this because like for one, I had this mod on my thing for a while, and Doom 64 has a special little place in my heart because it was actually the very first Doom game that I ever played, in the whole entire series, even before I even, got the chance to play the classic Doom games. So, yeah, I'm kind of like, just buying something, classic Doom level stuff with with a touch of Doom 64 and everything. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, that was episode 2. And like I said, usually when I do stuff like this, like I always try to dedicate my streams to like having like episodic bases and everything like that. So like for episode 1, I did a whole stream dedicated to that episode, and now we'll do it in episode 2. It's gonna be its own little thing, and then next time if I feel like it, I'll do episode 3. That's from down the line. And thank you so much for the follow, Grizzly. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your stay in the show today and everything. But yeah, I don't know how long you've been here, but we are actually about to raid out. But I will be doing hopefully some more streams, pretty soon. Like, I don't know exactly how things are going to be going around my normal time frame, but I'll mostly stream while I'm asleep. It could be, like because everyone has like their own little different time zones and things like that. Um, I think I'm like I think I'm on like CST time or something like that, like at most. The only reason why I'm doing my stream right now is because I wasn't really doing much of anything. I was just like, you know what? I wanted to do some more classic Doom, and I wanted to do a stream where I actually I'm actually in a herd in Germany. UTC +2 currently. Crazy thing is, it's like I don't really know exactly how the time zones and stuff work. Other than like maybe like EST and everything like that, because I have a friend of mine who's known to be in the EST type time zone, and the only thing I know between that time zone and mine is that there's always like an hour difference between each other. Like for example, it's 1:27 a.m. for me right now, and probably like on my friends end, it'll be like 2:27 a.m. His time. But but yeah, I will say though that if people can't be able to watch my streams while they're live, I mean you get 7 hours then. But yeah, I was about to say like if people can't be able to see my stuff while it's live and everything, like if you know, if my stream stuff goes well, um, then chances are I always try and vlog the stream, maybe like like on the full thing, or maybe like stream highlights and stuff. Um, and I do have a YouTube channel where I post a lot of my streams and everything like that. Is that your UTC 5? Hmm. Learn something new every day, I guess. But yeah, like if I, but, yeah, but yeah, so I was about to say though, um, like I said, I stream on my Twitch mostly, and I do a lot of VODing, if everything goes well, and then somewhere down the line I will export my Twitch VODs to my YouTube, and everything, so that way people can check them out there, um, and all that. And sometimes I do, and sometimes I will do random streams at or random videos and stuff like that. I'm not that interested in classic Doom and mods. Well, I mean, I don't know if I want to say like it's not not to toot my own horn or anything like that, but I do play a lot of Doom on this channel. Like I play a lot of classic Doom and play a lot of Doom mods that's made playable for the Doom plus Doom 2 port or Kex port or whatever you want to call it. So maybe maybe you may get lucky. But yeah, yeah, that's all. But yeah, I just want kind of just to put it out there and everything like that. But yeah, I don't know for sure if I'll be able to stream around my normal time frame and everything for today technically since it's now Saturday. But we'll see what happens. But like I said, for right now, I kind of wanted just to play some classic Doom on stream because like I wasn't doing much of anything, and I wanted to do a stream where I actually was, actually had my stuff, on, like my mic and all that. So, yeah. But yeah, we are going to try to see if we can raid someone. Because whether it be like during my normal time frame or, or whatever, then, chances are I like trying to be able to raid people after my streams. So, wait, how long have you been live? Holy shit. That's crazy. Yeah, like I said, I am about to raid, but if you're unable to stay for the raid and everything like that, it's perfectly fine. But yeah, was nice to meet you. It was nice to meet you, though, Grizzly. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and everything. Mm. Curious, curious, It's CSD in my town today, so I will have. I unfortunately don't know what CSD means, but hopefully it's something positive. Ugh. Christopher Street Day. Hmm. Curiouser and curiouser. Most thing I don't want. The best thing I didn't want. No! I wanted just chatting section, damn it. Alright, I don't know if we can put a raid into this person or not. But they haven't been live for that long, and one thing I like hopefully trying to do is raid people. Like raid people that have just gone live, basically. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna clear the chat and everything, and hopefully, and hope for the best, more or less. Alright, survey says, can we do the raid? Yes, we can. Very nice. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching and everything. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all hopefully in the next video or live stream. But until then, as always, please take care of yourselves and have a good week or weekend.